Hey students, I hope you've heard of this website called Canva. It's canva.com. This is where you can design posters and all kinds of graphics that would help you in class, or if you had a little business and you wanted to promote it. So what you want to do is, if you don't have an account, go ahead and click on sign up and use the sign up with Google button. And I think I already have an account here, so let me just double check that. And it's going to pop up a window. And it is totally free, so don't worry about paying for it. It'll ask you to try Pro and buy it, but you don't ever have to do that. The first thing you're gonna do is click on Create a Design, and it's gonna ask you for a suggested thing that you want to design. So, for example, I'm gonna click on Poster, but you can also create logos, invitations, a Facebook cover. There's a lot of things you can make on here. And let's just do custom dimensions and do, let's say, 800 by 800. That's in pixels. Click on create a new design. And here you are. So you have a lot of things that you can do on the left side. It'll tell you whether or not you can't use a particular item. So for example, if I click on elements and I scroll and scroll and scroll and scroll, most of these things are free. It'll say free. So for example, if I want to click and drag this over here, I can do that. There's going to be little buttons on the corners of the objects. I could grab those and make it larger. Everything that I design needs to fit inside of the canvas that I've created. And I can add text. So let me click on text. If I click and drag that, let's see if there's anything here. So most of this is free. You might see something. It'll have like a little crown or a little symbol in the bottom right of whatever it is, and it won't let you use it. Okay. Let's see, photos. So if I wanted to make, let me click on something. If you click on it, press delete or backspace on your keyboard, and you can delete that whole thing. There's photos you can drag in. So there's a lot of cool things that you can do on here. Let me go back home. And you can actually start off with some templates and just add your own things to it. So for example, if you want to make your own Instagram post, you can click on a template and it's like basically done for you. You just have to double click on the text and, change it by typing hello class. Any element that you click on will also have a tool menu that pops up where you can change its color or give it effects. There's so much you can do on here. So if I click on this image right here, I can add effects to it, filter it, make it a different color. I can crop it, I can flip it. And then, so here's another one. Let's click on this guy right here. So add a new page. Let's say I wanted to make an invitation or something. I could say, I can double click on this. You're invited. You are invited. And so on. And I'll just make it however I need to make it for class or for the invitation. And then if I wanted to share it or give it to my teacher or send it out to people, you have to do a couple things. So see how it says try Canva Pro? If I wanted to actually send this, I would have to buy it. However, you can screenshot this. So on my computer, my screenshot, I have to use a keyboard command. So depending on the computer that you're using, you need to figure out which keyboard command works on creating your screenshot. If you click on download, you're going to be limited to how many times you can download an image. And it's just easier to take a screenshot right here. So for me, I would press on my computer, since I'm using a Windows computer, I would press the Windows Shift S key. It's going to be different if you're using a Chromebook or a MacBook or a different computer. And then I would just click and drag across. And my screenshot is then saved to my computer. I can copy and paste that onto either a Word document or a Google slide or a Google document, and then turn that in to wherever my teacher wants that to be turned in. Or if I know how to print, I can print this out if I have a printer, and so on. So that's your Canva demonstration. There's so many tools. I don't want to get into it. I want you guys to be creative with your logos and your posters and anything else that I ask you to create using Canva. Uh, so be on the lookout for other demonstrations of how to use it. There's a lot of if you go to learn right here on the Canva homepage, you can watch all of these so you can learn how to get started designing with Canva, and so many other ways to learn things. There's tutorials. If I click on tutorials, I can, basically take myself through these tutorials and teach myself some really advanced Canva techniques. And it's a really great tool for making posters look really beautiful and quick and efficiently. So that's Canva. Use it for class, and I'm looking forward to seeing what you create.